About Shuri. Oh boy, this is a total mess. I got to tell you, I was really conflicted about this, and I had to sleep on it. I stopped my stream early yesterday, and I started my stream early today, but I took a whole day off to think about the situation. And I want to explain where I'm coming from and what I'm thinking about Shuri. And I just want to read these couple quick, funny Reddit posts to all the people quitting before you delete the game. Can you change your Crucible defense to default team so not to screw the remaining player base over? And then it says, for my fellow Americans, is revolting against Captain Britain during this 4th of July week. Not the American way. Maybe this was Scopely's plan all along. They just want to engage us in some realistic role play. Continued rebel gets the evil red coat unlock. And I think there's a couple things that kind of set me off. Is like, it's honestly insulting. Is this what you call the best offer ever? No Scopely, not even close. Just insulting. You seem to think you are entitled to our money. You are not. Make the game fair, and the money would come. Just going to bite your ass in the end. And actually, I feel like this Shuri thing is going to be a net negative for them. I feel like I don't think they're going to move the moderate spenders or free-to-play in any direction, and possibly they just gave the people that were going to buy the stuff anyways a discount, and then they pissed off the player base and lost players. That's my best guess. I don't know. I don't have access to the numbers, but this was the initial offer that I saw, and yeah, this feels insulting. $124. Not great. Well, there was one other thing that kind of set me off, and this is kind of why I ended the stream yesterday early, is like, after you buy Shuri, there's a secondary offer. You have to like actually buy the offer, then close the game and open the game, and then this offer will come up. And this is for the special awakened ability on Captain Britain. So there was a lot of people that, bought offers to get Shuri to 5 stars or 7 stars, and then realized that, they were in a situation where maybe they didn't want these 120 shards, but if they wanted the awakened ability on Captain Britain, they'd spend another $50. And this specifically is where I said, I've had enough for today. I'm done. I'm going to sleep over this, try to compile some thoughts about what I really want to do and how I feel about the situation, because I know the community's upset for sure. And now this awakened ability is actually pretty important, because the special says, if the primary target does not have barrier, apply stun, where the awakened ability removes this part of the text where it just applies stun. So it is significant. And lastly, I just want to read this, and then I will talk about my situation. Marvel Strike Force current reality and spending. Just don't want to spend thousands of dollars a year on a mobile game. So if Scopely wants people willing to spend several $1,000s a year to get the best content, and then so be it. The game is pretty bad for that price. Yeah, and I'll give you an example. Like, for as expensive as this game is, to have Sword Satellite launch incorrectly. Now, is it player friendly with the end result, because of their mistake? Yes, but why does it launch wrong? So we have until Monday to get through it. It's just the milestones, and they're going to relaunch it the correct way sometime next week. Why does it have to be that way? 4 last 3 have been 2 shells followed by Super Troopers. Cosmic Crucible has been fun, but that's about to change dramatically unless you're willing to spend a crap load. Even then, they keep screwing up the trophy camp. Raids, very boring and catered to people buying every new character. Attack the Alpha Force nodes for the first time today. They keep happening every new team by the spotlight. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the direction the game's going. Events, very boring. Their quality assurance is non-existent. Every one of them is messed up. Scourges. They were so much fun now, and an auction like everything else. So one of them repurchasing for $1,000 a year. It's addiction, pure simple. A lot of us gotten hooked, and the stakes will keep rising. I'm not judging heavy spender. They're the biggest victims, really. So, first of all, every dollar that anybody puts into Marvel Strike Force has little or no value after the fact. I mean, this is not like Magic the Gathering where you get a physical card and maybe you could sell it someday. It's nothing like that. I mean, pennies on the dollar if you sell your account on the secondary market, which is against the terms of service, right? So what I'm paying for in Marvel Strike Force is an experience. And this is where I got stuck on this whole situation. It's an experience, right? Like, I go to a movie, I buy popcorn and Red Vines or whatever I do, right? And I sit there for 3 hours, and maybe I have a good experience, or maybe I don't have experience. So what am I getting here in Marvel Strike Force? What I spend? What kind of experience am I having? And this is where I got stuck. And I was like, oh my God, why am I doing this? I have 2 accounts. I have a free-to-play new player account, and I'm having so much more fun on that account than my main account. Now, my main account, I've been buying every character offer, like the cheapest offer that they have. I buy the cheapest one, right? And I buy the battle passes. So I'm spending about $200 a month on the game. And in the past, I want to say like 2-3 years ago, it was pretty consistent that I was spending $400 to $500 a month. And so I started asking myself, you know, if I'm going to buy into this Captain Britain Shuri thing, and a lot of people are not thrilled about it, where is the value? Where is the value? Is it going to really enhance my experience, given that I'm actually having more fun on my free-to-play account? Also, worth noting, I'm sitting on Ultra Cores in the amount of over $200. Like, I have the thing in here. And what is going on with that? Now, I want to say this, and this is the serious part of the video, is that everybody has different value systems, and everybody's raised a different way, and everybody perceives money. Everybody has different means, and everybody is different. And I'm of the belief that I'm a big boy, and I can make my own buying decisions, and I understand what it is. And I feel the same thing is true about other people. Like, if people don't want to spend money because they don't see the value, I get it. Maybe they don't see it like a hobby. They don't see it like entertainment. I get it. Maybe some people have like way more resources than me, and they can do it. Maybe they're addicted to it. I don't know. But here's the thing. The way I was raised very with modest. You know, we didn't have a lot of means. I remember being younger and in the 6th grade being on food stamps, you know, and being like deeply embarrassed by that. And then later in life, when I was struggling, going to rehab over and over and over again, I remember only having enough money to spend $1 a day on food, and I would go to Food for Less and buy these cherry pies, and I could get 3 for $1, and they had about 500 calories in them a piece, and that was my daily allotment for food. Like, I'm coming from a place where, you know, money and value, and now, like, these are all luxury problems, like, compared to where I was in that period of my life. And today, because of the way I was raised, if I go out to dinner, doesn't matter what kind of restaurant, I can go to the best steakhouse here in Las Vegas. I always order water. I go to get a burger at a fast food place. I never get the fries and the Coke. I just get water. And this is the way that I was raised. Now, so that is my background, you know, and maybe you have a different experience. And today, I try to live beneath my means. You know, I don't have any debt. All my cars are paid for. I put 20% down on my house. I try to live fiscally responsible. And in general, I've been the most comfortable in playing the games when I was free to play. Now, this video right here changed my perspective on everything. How much does Reverend really cost? And a lot of people have watched this video. It's from 5 years ago. Got 135,000 views, and this was one of the worst feeling, most raw videos I've ever made. Like, if I think about all the videos I've made in the last years on YouTube, this is probably the one that stands out to me as being the most eye-opening. But for 2 reasons. One reason is everybody watches this and they're like, holy moly, you know, seriously, thank you for having the balls up, Les. You may have saved some people a ton of money and highlighted how nefarious some aspects of the game can be. This event is designed to get people to behave just as you did. I felt taken advantage of, I felt manipulated, and I felt truly awful in this situation. And I had another situation like that here in Marvel Strike Force where it was an Alliance event, and I had to spend $200, let's say, to get a 7 red Dormammu. And if I didn't spend that money, then everybody in my alliance would have not gotten that. And I felt bad about it because, one, I chose to do it and I was a willing participant. And I also was also not only resentful of myself, but I was also resentful at Capital Marvel Strike Force for creating a situation where if my alliance and we were in an auction to spend money to get the rewards, and I willingly did that. So it made me like resentful towards myself that I actually went for it. No issue with my alliance mates or anything like that. It was a bad feeling. And this bad feeling that I had here in this game here at Capital Games, and then I had a bad feeling with Dormammu, and it caused me to resent the game. And I'm starting to feel this about Shuri, but let's talk about what it really is, right? This is just where I'm coming from. And again, what people are doing is right here. The best unlock method is the $50 120 shard offer, and then another $50 offer with awakened ability, and then get the last shards from the event. $100 total for the 125 offers, a trap for those going for the Captain Britain unlock. So I already buy one offer automatically. So what this debate is for me is about $50. Do I spend an extra $50 or not? And when I spend the extra $50, I get the awakened ability on Captain Britain. Now, what we don't know anything about is Hank Pym. So I'm still a little bit uneasy about this. I've already got Ultra Cores. And then lastly, the hidden truth behind this video right here is the amount of money I made in ad revenue on this video greatly exceeded the cost of this right here. And I can only speak for myself, but I feel like Arnold and myself both after this video realized that buying offers, buying characters, making videos about the characters is a business decision. See, that's the difference. I'm making a business decision where other people are making decisions about their entertainment. And this really changed the way that Arnold and I viewed buying offers, making videos, and characters. So, in some weird world, not spending $50, not spending the power cores that I already have cost me money. And then lastly, someone donated the money for me to buy it. It actually is, it's not going to cost me anything extra. T-Dub, please buy her and make the video. I need to know what ISO she is. Thank you, and keep trucking. Yeah, so that's what's happening. And whatever you decide to do is up to you. This is not good. This does not feel good. This feels manipulative on Marvel Strike Force part, and I'm not thrilled about it, but someone bought it for me. Hope you understand. Bye for now.